in Chinese alchemy, the thrusting vessel, if you look at a diagram of the central channel in a Chinese medical text or on Google for that matter, you'll see that the channel initially goes straight up through the core of the body and then it arches back into and along the governing channel and up over the top of the head. In the average person who has not intentionally or unintentionally caused various physiological changes and rewirings of their nervous system, it looks like that. It's it's more open in the lower centers, and then as it starts to curve back into the spine and go up and over, it's hair thin, tiny, tiny, tiny. When you do Taoist alchemical practices or any Kundalini practice or any of the practices of esoteric Christianity or Kabbalic Judaism or Sufi practices from Islam that are designed to work with this central core of consciousness and physiology in the body, they start to cause changes that basically begins to rewire the entire center of the body so that in a practitioner or adept who's been working with it for some time and using correct methodology, whatever cultural methodology they're using, as long as it's structurally sound, that thrusting vessel actually begins to straighten and align itself forward. Instead of being curved like a question mark or like a hooded cobra, it actually becomes a central core. Kundalini is initially experienced however it happens to open the body. If you direct it through the central core of the body with your awareness and your technique, then the big changes occur. If you then allow it to loop down through the body, even more changes occur, and eventually Kundalini is no longer a linear, hierarchical ascendance and descendance. It becomes something that loops in all directions. Its experience of the various trembles and movements of the energy through the body become something that is universal and much more feminine in its feeling and shape than the initial sort of very linear, more masculine feeling ascent. The energy itself pretty much always feels feminine, though.